Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? This is Mr. Harry from Shoot the Breeze, calling, saying hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for the 26 subscribers. Y'all did great. Like I said, I started at 11. I know I'm a little late, 4 minutes. That's okay. As long as I'm here, coming to, coming to y'all live, we could talk about anything and everything. We could do what you want. We could say this is a place where men could talk about anything and everything what they want, what's on their minds, and everything. I'm just putting in my little hello, and I'm putting in my web address so everybody could come in and talk to me. Got that started. Time is already going off. Like I said, this is gonna be an hour. This is an hour-long show for all the guys. If you want, if you want to talk, chat up with me, want to say anything to me, you can. I have no problems. Let's get started. How you doing? So, how everybody doing? What's going on out there in the YouTube world? What y'all been up to? How y'all been feeling? I've been feeling good. I've been feeling great. With so much. I know everybody saw the the Super Bowl. I I could personally say I didn't really watch it. I fell asleep. Like this, I don't got nothing against the Patriots or Seahawks. The thing is, I don't want. They're not my team, so I'm not gonna watch a team. Even though they're in the Super Bowl, great for them. I think the Seahawks won. I'm not quite sure, but I think they did. But I'm not a grandioso person. Uh, the Super Bowl if my team is not on there. What I would say is I'm happy that I wanted to look at the halftime show and I fell asleep. And I fell asleep. And I missed it. I missed it. I ain't mean to miss it, but yeah, I did. I missed it up big time. So yeah. But what I'm hearing a lot of conflictions. Some people say they like it. Some people say they they liked it, but they couldn't understand it because it was in Spanish. You gotta understand something. Um, Bad Bunny is Puerto Rican, so his native tongue is gonna be Spanish. So if it's Spanish, he can't. That's the only thing he speaks. That's the only thing he speaks. So you can't get mad at him for speaking his native tongue. But the thing is, I know a lot of people who saying that they wish that he talked in another language. He should have spoke English. He should have spoke another language. Oh, well, he should have spoke English, not Spanish. But the thing is, if that's his native tongue, why would you want him to speak another language? That's the most stupidest thing I ever heard in my life. Somebody speaking another language, that's crazy. And let me stop for a minute because we have interruption, and I got some. This yours or mine?
Mine.
Hey, jump on the bed. Let me mute. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. And we back, people. Yes, we're back. I look how everybody's doing. What's up? What's going on? And right now, I'm letting y'all know that my fiance is in the room and she's looking at a movie. And since this is the only place in the room where I can talk and do this, she's gonna listen to a movie. So YouTube, please forgive me if you hear a movie in the background. I'm not doing no copyright. This is not a copyright thing. It's just that my fiance is in the room and she want to watch a movie, and I'm streaming right now, so we have a little compromise. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing this online, but yeah, man. Every time I Every time I look up, I see something in my nose, so I'm cleaning it out. Well, every time I go up like this, I'm looking down. I see something in my nose. I can't get it out, so I can't get up and get tissue while I'm live. It looks kind of disrespectful for my fans, and I know bigging up my nose is even tackier, but it's either get up and go to the bathroom while this thing's still going, or just man up, do what men do. It's not typical. It's something that we men do in order to do the right thing. There you go. It's out for now. So yeah. So excuse me, YouTube, for what's going on in the background. Usually I have the news playing because the news is on right now, and I can't. And she wants to finish watching the movie. So this is not copyright. Don't flag me for no copyright thing and nothing that please. It's just that my fiance's in the room. She's watching her movie, and I got to give her the respect to let her watch her movie while I do my streaming. I can't help it. I could go to another thing, but my oldest daughter is in the living room listening to her got the TV on in there watching her YouTube and YouTube shorts. So guess what? I'm stuck in a rock and a hard place right now, YouTube. So please forgive me. Don't flag this. Don't flag this thing. I understand that y'all have to have a thing, but the thing is, it's just that it is what it is. I can't help it right now. So please don't flag my this for everything because I got a lot to talk about with the people and stuff. Now I try cutting it down some to the point where she can still listen to it and I don't flag it. Can you hear it? Yeah, I can hear it. Cut that down some, Janice. Okay, Dada. Good. So yeah, like I said, it's she's watching the movie. I apologize. So please forgive me. All right, so let's do what we need to do here. So today, so like I'm saying, I never really saw the halftime show. One, I went to sleep. Two, I didn't. I ain't really catch it. I didn't, because usually if I don't catch something on TV, I can always go on YouTube and I'll see it. I didn't get a chance to do it yet, so I'm gonna do it. But I also heard about Turning Point USA had a halftime show. It was pre-recorded. I'm like, wait a minute. Why would somebody else do a halftime show pre-recorded? That's the most stupidest thing I ever heard. I never heard of anybody pre-recording a halftime show. Now, if, if my mind not escaping me, I'm not that old, but my mind, there was the NFL halftime show at one time, and there was another halftime show going on in real time. Um, I forgot that. I forgot what year it was. I think when I was a little younger, when the halftime show was going big and flamboyant and everything. I forgot, but it was another halftime show going on at the same time. That the NFL halftime show was going on. So I'm like, maybe that's what they try to do. But the thing was, what I was hearing and seeing other content creators was doing was that the pre-recorded halftime show was not good. I haven't seen it myself, so I can't really give an opinion if I see. But I didn't see the NFL halftime show yet, and I am see the previous one halftime, the pre-recorded halftime show. So I'm like, I don't know, I can't give no opinion on that. But the clips and stuff that I've seen, uh, what I seen clips and stuff of Bad Bunny's halftime show, it was pretty good. As a what you get from an NFL halftime show, it was pretty good. I like the clips I've seen so far. It was pretty good. It was nothing wrong with it. Even though it was in Spanish, I don't know a lick of Spanish. My damn self, people. Believe me, going to school trying to teach me Spanish like me trying to teach me how to read Braille if I don't have no fingers or no hands. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, there was nothing wrong with Bad Bunny's halftime. It was pretty as a NFL halftime show. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I liked it. So now I'm trying to figure out um the halftime show of Turning Point. I want what I've seen and stuff that, and the clips I saw of that one. I could, like I said, I shouldn't give an opinion because I haven't seen it. But what the clips show, yeah, it looks pretty bad. It was mostly country music, which I think that if you really want somebody to look at your halftime show, it should be more diverse. Not everything is country music. And I'm pretty sure that the NFL halftime shows had rock and roll, had country, had R&B, had rap, had instrumental, It had a whole lot of things. I could see you. I could see you. Yeah, I understand. Understand. So I understand that it had a whole lot of nuances to it. But I gotta say, if I could rank the NFL halftime show, what Turning Point halftime show, saying 10 is the awesomest, and 1 is like they should never do it again. NFL halftime show, it was the awesomest. It's always going. It's anytime they have somebody on, it's always going to be the awesomest. You gotta understand that. Turning Point should never do it again. Don't even try to, because if you do something like this again, it's not gonna look good for you. I understand what y'all trying to do, but y'all went at it the wrong way, and that's very, very, very wrong. You shouldn't do that. So, to Turning Point USA, don't do it again. You just made yourself a mark. Okay, you made yourself a mark. But what I'm gonna do is probably during the weekend or something like that. I'm gonna find a halftime show, Turning Point halftime show, not an NFL and the NFL halftime show and the Turning Point halftime show, and look at them both and give my real. And next week Friday, I will give my my true opinion on both of them. But like I said, it seems like Bad Bunny was good. And not for nothing, I have learned a little bit of Bad Bunny's clips and music and stuff like that. It's pretty good. Even though I don't know most of it. It's pretty good. I'd rather look at Bad Bunny than anything else. So what happened to me this week? Well, I'll put it like this. I had a good week. I went to my follow up for my with my cardiologist doctor, and he told me that this movie, like I said, YouTube, please forgive me. This is not something I'll do. But anyway, like I said, I wanted my follow up, and my doctor told me that my enlarged chart is not as big as he expected, because when he did the EKG, he assumed that my enlarged chart was real big, like it was like kind of massive, but it wasn't. It was just it's big, but not as big as it says it is. So I should be okay. So what's gonna happen is I don't know what's gonna happen. Mostly like it's gonna just be more medications and stuff like that to either try to shrink it or leave it down. But what he was saying is that my heart it's not retaining the blood like it's supposed to. In other words, it empties out faster than anything. It's like it fills up, it empties out. There's not really the way he was saying is like there should be a little bit of blood in the chambers. It shouldn't be completely emptied. They should have some type of like pool. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe I'm just exaggerating what he was saying. I don't know, but what he's saying was that it should be a little bit of blood in the chambers to when it's clean out and everything. So I'm like, okay, so there's not a lot of tissue. It's not as like I said, it's not as big. It's not as big as it's used. It's not as big. It's large, but not as large as it used to. But I have to come back and just keep follow up on me, see what happens afterwards, see what's gonna happen. Um, and then we're gonna talk about the then we go back in about a few months about the thing about my heart again. Here it is. And he asked me to have any abnormalities or anything strange happen to me. I said, yeah. I said, well, 3 times I stopped breathing. He said, when was this? He said, when I was falling asleep. When I was sleeping, I felt myself waking up because I had stopped breathing those nights. I don't understand how come. And like I go to sleep, I woke up. My I woke up because I was like gasping for air. I woke up again. Then I fall back to sleep. And I wake up again. I gasping for air again. Woke up again. Like this happened like 3 times. My my I don't know if it was just my insomnia because I haven't been going to sleep like I supposed to, or it could have been something else. But yeah, I felt myself not breathing. So he said when I see my primary caregiver, my primary doctor, talk to her about get specialist insomnia specialist, so I can take a test to see if my insomnia, how bad my insomnia is. If it's not that bad, they probably might give me a strong sleep sedative to fall asleep, or just give me something to focus my sleep. But when I do go, but the thing is, when I do go to sleep, I do go to sleep and I go to sleep hard. So that's one good thing. But I have to be careful how I sleep and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta really take in consideration my how I go to sleep. Hopefully, when I go back and see him in May, all that will straighten out and everything, and I'll be pretty good. But as far as it is, my heart is not as big as he expected. It looks like all the functions of the heart is okay. It's like my heart is emptied of any blood sources. They're saying that he said that could be because of the medication I'm taking. He increased a dose of one of my medications from 50 to 100. So I said, well, I do have the same things that's 50 milligrams, so I'm supposed to take two, one at night and one in the morning. He said, yeah, that's what you gotta do. I said, okay, if I have to do that, then I have to do that. So right now I'm gonna be taking double dose of the medication that he gave me now until I get the other medication that I need, and I'm gonna get get the rest of get the proper medication that I'm supposed to have probably tomorrow and whatnot. And I went to the and like this morning I went and I went to the dentist and I'm supposed to get my new partials, but the thing is I have to get my a tooth I think it's the number 12 tooth extracted. And they couldn't do it, so I had to go. So they gave me a referral to see where I could get it done at. So after my thing with YouTube and TikTok, I'm gonna go trying to find a dental place. I probably go to the hospital I went to before and get it extracted, or get my I'll go to another place downtown Brooklyn to get it done. Hopefully, I can get it done, get my new partials and stuff like that, and call it a day. But other than that, nothing much. My oldest daughter's turning 11 Monday, so we pulling double duty because the 14th is Valentine's Day. Mm. Yay! So I'm not looking forward for this. Candy and flowers and all that's not necessary. To me, it's not necessary. If you love the person, you love the person. You don't have to do too much. I mean, they say that it's the thought that counts. That's what they always say. But if you really truly love the person, you don't have to keep. But what I used to do when I first courted my fiance, I randomly would buy her flowers, a bouquet of flowers, and take it to her job. It wasn't something like I had to do. Like knowing that I was thinking about her that day. And what I used to do is I used to sit at her job, wait for her so we could go home together. Cause if I'm down, if like this, she used to work downtown Brooklyn, so I used to work downtown Brooklyn, so if I was there, I just stop by her job and let her stay there and just just hang out. They like me, so they ain't bother me. I met the vice president. I met her supervisor. I think I met the president of her old job and whatnot. And, yeah, that was nice. They said I'd be up there, but since I'm just being quiet, not bothering nobody, they said I don't have no problems. Usually, sometimes when the place closed and she be the last one in there, I'll just still sit in the waiting area, wait for her and whatnot. And we'll just go hold it down. Sometimes I will pay for a cab for both of us to go home. And I think at the one time she didn't have a car at the time, so I used to take a cab or ride with her on the bus to our house. We only had to take one bus and stuff like that. That was good. So it was all good. Now she drives and stuff like that. So if I want to get at the time when I wanted to get a lift, I gotta wait for her, then take a lift, go with her on the lift, or if she has to run an errand or do a field thing, that's what I do. So it was good. You're snoring. Cut that down some, Janice. I already did. Or cut it down a little bit more. Mm. Wow, temperatures are really getting up there. 43, 38, 40, 46, 42, 42, 40. The snow should be, and if it rains like it's supposed to and it stays in the 40s, majority of the snow that's out here should be halfway melted and done. That's a good thing. So, yeah. Yeah. Huh? Um, why? Cut that down some. Where you going? Excuse me, people. Well, now everybody's in here. I can't leave. I'm bound to the bed because I got everything hooked up. So yes, I'm stuck. So I did take my medication and everything. So I'm good. Yeah. So right now I'm just taking everything in. I'm trying to still trying to do my practice thing for my CCNA. I got trying to get everything together. Yeah, my nose itches. Yeah. After this, and I'm going to eat, go to sleep. I'm going to get my after this, after the online thing with TikTok, I'm going to bed, going to sleep. For the day, got to get up tomorrow, start doing things. I said, I got I got something I gotta do on my computer tomorrow, so I'm gonna do it, get that done and everything. Then I'm gonna go do other things and whatnot. Well, other than that, I'm keeping myself busy, keeping myself focused and everything. Hopefully, mm, this week was a little bumpy, little ups and downs, but at the most part, it was okay. I ain't gonna lie. I look like, yeah. I know somebody saying that was a dark spot. This is from years of not going to sleep like I'm supposed to and everything. I got all them black circles around my eye, looking like a raccoon or the black version of Beetlejuice. That reminds me of a story. One of my coworkers, Camacho, because I came when I was working security, he told me that one day I came inside the job, right? I got this blue stripe like polo shirt. I had my hat on, this blue and white striped polo shirt, like thick stripes going across my shirt. Not going down, but going across. And he just said, "Yo, you look like Beetlejuice." I'm like, "Oh my god, no, that's another. I I don't have to make the nickname up for me. Everybody make them up for me." So at the job, they didn't call me, even though I had a badge with my name on it. They called me Beetlejuice. So I went along with it. To me, I ain't think too much of it. So I said, "Hey, Beetlejuice, hey, okay, no problem. That sounds." Yeah, I like the movie Beetlejuice. Oh, I like the movie and I like the cartoon. So it was like I didn't care. So yeah, Beetlejuice stuck. So every time I went in there, nobody. Some people call me by my name. They said that my name is spelled why my name is spelled one way and I say it another way. I said I always tell people say, well, my name is French, so it's the is what you said it was spelled Jean. I said yeah, it's Jean, but what happened was I got lazy and complicit with the hyphen over the E, the little upward dash going over the E. So my name is pronounced Jean, but I don't pronounce it that way. I pronounce it John. I said because usually people see me, they say Gene, and I said, and I respond to Gene as well, but never. And when people see my name, they say, why you say John but it's spelled Gene? I said it's spelled French. I said, oh, you Haitian? I said half Haitian. They said, okay, you half Haitian, and I said, well, if you think about it, if I'm half Haitian, I mean I'm another. That means that the other half is something else. I said, so what's the other half? I said the other half is American. They said, oh, you a Haitian American? No, American Haitian. I said, why you say American Haitian? They say I I recognize myself more with the other half because if my father was in my life as a continuance, then I relate to him more. I relate to both sides more, but I relate more to my mother's side than my father's side. So yeah, but it's not that I don't hate my father. It's just that I recognize one side more than the other. So I recognize my American side more than I do my Haitian side. If But if my father was in my life throughout my life, then I have a equal balance of understanding his life, understanding my mother's life, and it'll be good. But when I do see when I see my father again, or when I see my father again, it's not nothing mean and nothing like that. We're grown men. Even though I'll still give him the same respect as my father, and respect and have him respect me as a grown man. We could be, I still give him the respect of a dad, but he could also be my friend as well, like my mother. My mother's my friend. She's my mother. I respect her as my mother and respect her as a good friend. Yeah, I'm trying to see about. I don't know. Are there any good movies out to this year? I gotta I gotta find a place to go see a movie. I don't know what movie I want to go see. I don't know what movie I really want to go see and stuff and whatnot. And this stuff no more for the simple fact that there's no more like everything is streaming. Um, there's no more like movie theaters and stuff like that, like they used to be. That's messed up. And it should be. I mean, streaming is good when you don't want to go nowhere, but we need to have um more picks for movies and stuff like that. Mm, there's really no movie theaters. New York. Anymore. I miss the movie theaters because movie theaters you can watch anything, do anything. Yeah, I want to see a nice movie, and it looked like there's really no good movies. I mean, there's no really good movies no more. Like it used to. I'm looking. The reason why I'm saying that, cause I'm looking. I don't see nothing really going on in movie theaters. It's like they gave up, and that's a damn shame. There's no like movies that excite, that try to do something. I think that's why people started doing streaming and stuff. There's nothing because there's really nothing. I'm looking, I'm scrolling. I don't see nothing I would ever want to see in a movie. I mean, really, why? Why this happen? I understand. I understand. I understand that people. No, yeah, people are just lazy. You know what I'm saying? People are just lazy. They're not trying to find anything more. I think the more technology comes along our way, the less things we gotta do. I mean, and what the pandemic did, it really pushed the narrative of laziness that we have. Nobody don't want to go out to eat no more. If you want to get food and stuff delivered, call Uber Eats or DoorDash or Seamless or the other delivery services. You don't do nothing. I mean, it's really nothing more you can do. It's like everybody's really not really doing anything to really like take go out and anything. They want to stay home. It's like you got people that used to go out every day, staying home more, or worse, they isolating themselves from everyone else. They don't want to be associated with nobody. It's best to be indoors and outdoors. I think. I don't know. It's just uh uh it's something like it's just it seems sad. I can say it like this. Nobody. I understand that prices go up, but my fiance, I call her coupon queen because she can find a coupon for anything, and that be like we're going out. We're going out. It could be a coupon for a 5-star restaurant. We gonna get dressed up in our best outfits. We're gonna go out looking the sharpest that we ever been, and we're gonna have fun on that coupon. Give them the coupon and everything like that, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, and that's it. It's like, damn, 5-star restaurant got coupons and stuff like that. Cause sometimes these 5-star restaurants they doing promotions, or they just started. So yeah, they just getting their stuff together, trying to drum up business for each other, for for, for themselves, to get themselves a heads up. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. You got a coupon and stuff like that. Thank you, remember. Oh yeah, I'm tired. Just remember, just remember that you gotta really look at how long do you have until the thing expires. So you better use it as soon as you get it. If you got something nice, a nice place to go, and you got that coupon, let's do it. To me, like I said, that's how I, that's how I, that's how I caught my fiance and other ex girlfriends and stuff like that. That's how I used to court them. Dinner in a movie. You can't go wrong I never went to a 5-star restaurant and stuff like that, but if I had a coupon or something like that, I would normally what I do is I'll go to the diner, local diner or mom and pop restaurant on that coupon. Dinner for two, buy one get one free meals and stuff like that. Anything you want. That way, you got your movie, you got your dinner. Now take your behind home. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Take people in, take people out, blah blah blah, yada yada. Yeah, go home. I go home. I call them up probably the next day or the day after the initial takeout. See what's going on with them, how they like everything. Some of them probably might say, I had most people saying that they like the day, they like the little trinkets I gave them. Nothing fancy. Like when I usually go out, flowers or a flower or a bouquet of flowers, um, like a little cheap bracelet, sterling silver or stainless steel little bracelet. Nothing that means that I'm gonna spend $100 because like the little trinkets when I used to buy little trinkets and stuff, or for the first date, that's $25, $50. That's okay. I'm 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 good doing that. What's we call get the something that nice, something nice to give them, something that they say, oh he's treating them nice. Because guys, let's be real, we wanna get the girl that we want. We gotta step up our games a little bit. That's what I did. movie, dinner. I always took her out and everything. Then she started taking me, and the thing is, when she started taking me out, she paid for everything, which was a good thing. I'm not gonna argue with that. If she want to make plans and she want to go out and stuff like that, yeah, that's not right. And when I make plans, I definitely would step up and pay everything. I'm like I said, I'm thinking about doing something, and I'm going to pay for everything. She got the car, so I'm gonna pay for the gas. I pay for the movie tickets. I pay for the dinner, and that's it. What more can I? What more? What more can I do? I'm doing everything for her. She ain't gotta do nothing but drive to point A to point B. And if there's a C along the way, then we'll go. Then we'll do C. But other than that, yeah, it's not a bad thing to do things like that. And I mean, yo, it's really nice to do things like that. Hmm, quiet. It sounds like everybody's knocked out so far. I'm still hearing things in the background, so it's like some of them is still up. It's gonna be the weekend. It's Valentine's Day, so usually I don't get too worked up. It's like if there's a holiday going on, but Valentine's Day is it's a national holiday, but not a holiday where you get off. It's just one of those holidays where you work, but it's just something to do. Blah blah blah. Yeah yeah yeah. They they go. I like to go to bed later than normal. Like to stay up a little later than normal. But on the weekend, they go to bed at 10. They go to bed at 10 o'clock every weekend until they go to school. Until they have to go to school. Then that Sunday night, they have to go to bed at 9 o'clock to start off the new week. I have some people who ask me why I do it like that. I said, well, they don't come home. They By the time they come home, it's 4 o'clock. They get out at 3. They're home by 4 or 5 o'clock. They gotta do their homework, get washed up, get dressed for bed, and eat their dinner, and stay up for a bit. Then they go to bed. They go to bed at 9 o'clock, so they they don't have that much time to sit down and you know do whatever they don't. So they have to get themselves together and whatnot. And on the weekend they have to get their stuff together. They don't have to do anything. They can stay up a little bit later. Probably put them to bed at 10:30 and that's it. But they have to be in bed at 10 o'clock and stuff. So yeah, yeah. So it's almost time to go, people. We got about 40 something seconds left in this live stream. But I will stop and let me thank everybody. I'd like to thank my 26 subscribers. Try to get your male friends to come over. You don't gotta do nothing. Just subscribe and just build me up and everything. And tell everybody about me so I could do this on on my phone. So when I'm on the road and I don't got my laptop with me, I could do it over the phone. I need I got 26. I need 50 people on the line, so I need about 24 more people. 24 more people. Guys, help me out here, please. 24 more guys, 50. I'm good to go. That's what I'm saying. Well, the time is up, and we and that's it. I'd like to thank everybody for showing up. Hopefully, I get more viewers, more subscribers onto my channel. And if I get over 50, like 100, 200, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Shoot the Beast channel and take it off my personal page and construct it and put it onto its own page, so I go straight there every day. Well, that's it. The breeze is calm. Everything is silent. The waters are still, and the trees are just quiet and still. Thank you, everybody, for joining me at this time. And remember, be safe, be happy. Just don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And remember, John shot second. Peace.